I'm going to explain to you how to do EFT tapping to reprogram your subconscious mind to set yourself free from blocks and patterns that have been holding you back from living the life that you desire. And I'm just going to give a really simple kind of explanation on what EFT is, how you can do it at home, how you can work through like anything. Like you can use EFT to bring in more abundance. You can use EFT to heal physical conditions. You can use EFT to heal your emotional state, your ability to be present within relationships. Whatever you're moving through, you know, if it's imposter syndrome, if it's stage fright, any of these like anxieties that we have, these fears that we have, phobias, we can use EFT tapping. It is like, it was a godsend when I found it, because I was going through chronic illness myself and dealing with so many different things, like, you know, narcissistic abuse, you know, a lot of low self-esteem, low self-worth, all the things that like a lot of us have gone through in different ways, shapes, and forms. So you start with the karate chop here. And so I use 4 fingers, and this is where you do your setup statement. So it always starts with even though, and we can do even though I'm feeling overwhelmed. We'll just do that as the topic. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, you can do it with me. If not, then just watch and learn the sequence, and then you can apply it in any way that you wish. So even though I'm feeling really overwhelmed today, there's so much, you can either just keep it simple or you can like go into detail, because the most important part is bringing up the feelings, the emotions, the frequency that's in us, that's trapped in us, that we want to set free. So even though I'm feeling so overwhelmed, I'm in another country, I don't speak the same language, my electric car takes forever to charge, it kind of broke down yesterday, I'm hoping to buy a van, I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't buy it, because I'm really out here, I don't have a place to stay. I deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. Actually, I'd try to take off the forgive part. I just explained it in my other video, but if you love and accept yourself, you're in your truth, because the truth of who we are is unconditional love. It's that frequency, that vibration, it's infinite abundance, it's acceptance. And so there's nothing to forgive when you see that we're all one consciousness, one infinite unconditional love. And so forgiveness comes when you are embodying unconditional love and acceptance. So you would say that 3 times your setup statement. I'm not going to say that whole thing again, but you get it. You go into detail. Even though I'm feeling really overwhelmed today, blah, 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 blah. I deeply and completely feel it. Feel those words. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling really overwhelmed today with all that's on my plate, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Top of the head, feeling so overwhelmed. Not sure how I'm gonna get through this. So top of the head, and I do 3 fingers, corner of or inside of the eyebrow right there, 3 fingers, side of the eye right there. So these are all points, pressure points that connect. Sorry, we're gonna stay into it. I want you to understand it fully, like have your whole mind wrapped around it. Each pressure point is connected to a meridian. So by doing the EFT tapping points, you are accessing all meridians. It's very similar to acupuncture, but also like psychology and just so much. So you can do what you would do in a paid acupuncture session. Maybe not all the same benefits, because I believe in acupuncture too, but you can do this at home as much as you want, you know. So anyway, top of the head, inside of the eyebrow, corner of the eye, and each time you're saying something, you're tapping 6 to 7 times, you're saying, I'm feeling so overwhelmed. You're just rooting in that emotion, that feeling under the eye. Oh, so much on my plate. You know, I like to just say like whatever's relevant. Some people just keep the anchor word, like overwhelmed, overwhelmed, overwhelmed. I change it. Whatever's coming up, say it. You know, whatever wants to come out, say it. Don't try to change it. It's so scary sometimes being on the road by yourself. Under the nose, right there, like halfway between, and that line right there. I'm trying to find the trust, but sometimes it's hard, you know. Corner, I don't want to take my whole shirt off. corner of your collarbone right there. And so you can do either side. You could do both if you want. It doesn't matter if you do left or right. And so you do the collarbone. I hope to get through this. Okay, I'm wearing a shirt under. It's like your bra line, where your bra line would be, and you can feel them. They're tender. I can't always really feel them. So it's like right there. So overwhelmed. Usually I change it up more and more, but I'm trying to teach as well. So top of the head, you keep going around until you feel complete. You can do as many times around. I like to do a progression of like the words. So overwhelmed, you know, moving through it, not sure what's gonna happen, feeling stressed, feeling anxious, whatever it is on the topic that you choose. And then I kind of bring it around and I rewire it and I say, but I see that I can move through this. I accept the parts of me that have been feeling overwhelmed. And I choose to feel peace. I choose to feel peace because I know that everything's gonna be okay. I know that my, angels and guides or God or Jesus, they all protect me, they all guide me. I can let go in that trust. It's safe to let go. I know that I am safe, and sometimes I forget. I know everything's gonna be okay, and sometimes I forget, and that's okay too. And so you go around and around until you feel complete. So there's a way to really, really ingrain it in the subconscious. I'll do that in another video because I think that it's important just to get used to the tapping points if you're new. And so at the very end, just to kind of ground in a simple way, is I just grab my wrist and I just say, thank you, and so it is, or I am complete, or it is done, and I let go there. And even just that, like, although I wasn't really focused on that, I feel kind of high, like it's like a lightness, and I've really moved through something just by doing that, because it is true. I am on the road right now, I am in another country, and I am working through things that are coming up that kind of seem overwhelming in the moment. And so you can do it for anything. You can do, even though I have so much fear around scarcity, or even though I have so much back pain right now, right in the lower right corner of my lower back, or even though I get so anxious when my boyfriend goes on a trip, because I have so much trust issues that I want to believe him, but I can't. Whatever it is, whatever is really relevant in you, whatever's coming up, whatever blocks you're facing, whatever frequencies that are kind of just like giving you anxiety or fear, you can choose that and move through that. And so the only thing that when I went through my different courses and everything for EFT, they always said, and I'm the kind of person that was like, yeah, but I've had enough experiences where that didn't serve me. I've ended up in the hospital because I didn't listen to this kind of information, like becoming really dehydrated. Not that you're going to end up in the hospital, but drink water, because you truly are changing your neural pathways. You truly, truly are doing deep inner work in your subconscious. And so your body is going to be changing. Your whole physical reality is going to be changing because your mind creates your reality. Your mind creates the state of your body, of your health. So a lot shifts and changes. A lot of energy is happening, is moving when you're doing this. And so you can support your body by, if you need rest, rest. If you need water, water. But not just water, electrolytes. I'm also a certified nutritionist, so I can tell you this. I think anyone could tell you this. Is just basic information. Drink water with electrolytes and minerals, because if you're filtering your water, you're not getting the minerals and the electrolytes that you need. And that's very, very important. When I said I went to the hospital, it was from dehydration. I was low in electrolytes. I had a near-death experience. It was a really important part of my human experience. It changed the course of my life, but it was terrifying, and I thought I was gonna die, and I felt what it felt like to maybe die or start to die. And so This just goes in general. Drink water, electrolytes, and we arrived at that message. I guess someone needed to hear it. I hope that this video is helpful. We can go further and further into EFT tapping if you would like, but those are the basics. There are so many videos online. You can say EFT tapping for money, EFT tapping for winning the lottery, EFT tapping like for, you know, whatever condition you have. There's videos on it. People will guide you through. However, it is the most powerful when you do it yourself. Because if you're following what they're saying, that's not what's trying to come up and out for you. It's a really great practice to go through, and you know how I was saying, like, I'm overwhelmed, you know, I feel unsafe. Like, you're giving that part of yourself, those blocks within you, a voice. And because you created the environment that you love and accept yourself, you are you are alchemizing it. You are transmuting it. Is that the right word? You are setting yourself free from that block because you are letting it up and out and accepting and loving it. And important, when you're tapping on these points, one of the ways that this works is because those things that you're talking about, those blocks, they are associated with, you know, fight or flight or freeze. They're associated with, you know, big T and little t within the body. Not that I'm saying I'm helping you work through big T. I'm not qualified to do that. But when you're working through these things within your body, it's sending those signals that you're in fight or flight or freeze. And you wouldn't, which is similar to being chased by a tiger. And you would not be doing tapping on your meridians if you were being chased by a tiger. So you're rewiring those blocks and those beliefs within your body, within your nervous system, your limbic system, and you're telling your body it's safe. It is safe to say this out loud. It is safe to feel this. You are accepted and you are free. So that's the message. We are complete in this video. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe. We talk about consciousness. We talk about remembering who you are, getting what you want. I share a little bit of my own human experience of solo traveling and the lessons that I learn and how I implement all that I'm teaching with, you know, my own life, and how it really is my biggest passion to talk about this stuff and learn about this stuff and apply this stuff to my life as well. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.